Oh, rock the boat.
Oh, I see the
Rock
red
the
lights
boat.
on. Red
Oh,
lights on.
red lights on. Red lights on.
What's that
Ceez
mean?
N Beanz. We're back. We're live. You know what I'm saying? Your favorite dynamic pod duo.
Back in action early on a Monday. We hitting y'all early because there was some shiznit going on. I don't know if it's just that summer madness, but people were angry this weekend.
It's the heat. It's the heat. Hey,
people were
it's
angry.
the heat. This weekend was full of fades. It was a wonderful weekend. It was a fade-full weekend.
Oh, fade-full weekend.
It was a fade-full weekend. Like, oh my God. Like,
from the professionals to the amateurs. Everybody
got it in, man. Everybody,
everybody eats, B.
Everybody got their issue, man. It's hilarious. But the first one that we got to talk about is the main one, the one that's gone viral. It's got to be the most viewed video of 2023. Like, what else could be, like, you know what I'm saying? It's been viewed by everybody of all races, all creeds, all over the world.
Because it involved everybody.
It was a massive ass whooping. That's what
it was. A massive ass whooping. It looked like it was big times in little Alabama to begin this fight. I don't know. So break this down for us, Ceez, because I see little clips and stuff, and I seen you posted and you had your commentary.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it down, but they had what they say. They tried that in a small town.
That's that shit that Jason Aldean was talking about. You try that shit around here in this small town.
Try that shit in a small town. They thought they had them a easy victim, but
no, we can swim too. We can swim.
But they said the tides turned.
That shit turned. That shit.
Hey, that shit.
What KG and them boys used to say at ECU? This shit started too.
That shit started too a little bit. Hey, it got a little. Hey, at first it was looking rough out here. It was looking tough for my man.
Looking real bad. Hey, this could be like some masochist hate crime type stuff. Like, this could be
security guard. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was out there when he Bobby Smurted. That was absolutely nuts. That was dramatic and unnecessary, but it did happen.
Right.
But
so what was this? Was this like a riverboat casino, or was this like
it's a ferry? It's got to be a casino of some sort. It's like a ferry or something like that.
And the riverboats in Alabama.
Yeah, and they really got it in. Like you know what I'm saying? They really got it in over there. And see, what happened was the rush of niggas that you see. That's actually the staff from the riverboat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming to help the security guard out, so they knew him. They was personally invested. My man, my 16-year-old little homie. You know, that was a 16-year-old that jumped in that water. He was 16, jumped in that water. What other? You know what I'm saying? You take young blood to jump in the water and swim 100 yards.
Yeah.
Get up and then still take your shoes off and then still want fades.
Let's go get this ready.
I'm gonna walk around from my fade. I'm not gonna go
absolutely.
Through that.
I will walk around because that same fade is still gonna be in that barber chair when I get to that seat.
Like, big facts. I'm not gonna take down no XP points. I'm not gonna make it harder for myself.
No, bro.
I'm taking out stamina. I need all the energy I can get. All the energy.
There's no apples. There's no green boxes on the other side of this dock.
There are no one-ups. There's no magic mushroom.
Ain't no green mushrooms. No.
Yeah, we don't have no power-ups.
No, Jack.
There's none of that. But homie, he had, you know what I'm saying, he had them young blood went ahead and he Brock bottom, my man. That was absolutely crazy. Brock bottom, but see, that's again, you know, teenager shit. That's the type of shit you do when you're a teen. Like, yo, I'm a, you know what I'm saying? You just do whatever the fuck.
So what I heard was the whole thing that got this thing popping off was, so there was a white group of boaters. It was probably it was a nice sized party, probably about 8-10 people in a party, something like that. And then there was a riverboat cruise type thing where people hop on board. It was coming into dock, and their boat pontoon was in the way. So the black security dude comes up and is like, hey, we need y'all to slide over a little bit or move out the way to another spot because we got this thing coming in right now and they need as much space as they can get. And then I guess that's just where a whole bunch of that, who the fuck are you, was starting sliding around. And I guess things got to one thing leading into another. And then that's when once that Bobby Shmurda hat flew up and he's like, okay, fuck this job. Now you about to get your grown man issue. Because the owner of the boat was not trying to hear any of that shit. None of it.
Nah, he wasn't. He was really all for it. Like my whole thing is though, like they asked them to move, and
Yeah.
it took them too damn long to move. Like it was some real like Karen entitlement type stuff.
I don't think they were going to move at all because they
It
were
was
still
weird.
dark at the whole end of the whole fiasco.
Yeah, it was weird. It's like, yo, like, what do y'all think? Like, so all these people who are on the boat, you guys are just not gonna move. You guys are gonna hold up traffic.
Right.
And this does like, what are we doing this for?
And this
Like,
thing that I'm trying to get you to move for brings in business for what I'm providing security for. So I got to do my job, get the fuck out the way. There's other places for you to dock your boat. Like, get out the way, bruh. What are you doing?
move, bitch. That's what they were singing on the cruise ship. They were telling,
you know,
because
wish.
look, one thing that this story did have, and the reason why it went so viral is because this motherfucker had more angles than the Super Bowl. It had like they had the only thing they was missing was the little wire that they have up top.
Yeah, the little
they
sky
run
cam,
the camera,
that
little
spider
sky
cam.
Hey, that all 20.
Yeah,
hey,
that shit.
All 22.
Yeah, that or some drone footage because you know they can do anything with these drones nowadays.
Yeah,
that's the only thing that was missing was a rando on the beach to have a drone or some sky cam. That's it.
We literally had every single thing.
They got everything.
But let me see. I'm actually trying to find.
I wish we could just pull this up and just watch this. Because we had a buddy from the caucus party come in and try to intimidate like in the middle fight. You know what I'm saying? And you know this, it's several of each party. Like as soon as you hit the ground, there is hands and feet upon your body. Like, bruh, you gotta stay vertical as long as possible. This is not the type of fighting scenario where you need to be taking somebody. You gonna think you can get a one-on-one fight? No. Because as soon as that one-on-one fight, like as soon as somebody else gets free, your one-on-one becomes 2-on-1, 3-on-1 real fast. And them and them knees and feet come real fast.
Yeah, it was just crazy. Like the tactics that were used. Let's go through it. Let's run it back and let's go through it like John Madden with the yellow. ooh, boom, right there. He's got the block. Let's really go through it. Let's really go through it, like, cause it was very what I would say, it was very cinematic. It was
I think it's because we were blessed to have so many cameramen in operation at the time.
They really did great. They did their big one. You know what I'm saying?
And they stayed in frame. They zoomed when it was necessary. They got the correct parties and the correct times. You know. We had a bunch of like 1990s WWF fans in that fight, and we'll get to the furniture tossing at that point. But God damn, people went to jail and he understood what he did at that point because there were several assault charges.
No. We can't just go through and just fly through this shit. Because, Brady, this is what happened. The OGs. The OGs, they were acting up too, man. It got real. Like the OGs, they were doing too damn much. So okay,
they got ruckus.
This is my thing, and the police was actually letting them rock. It seemed like
they was pepper spraying because I don't think they wanted to hit him with the taser, and that would have been a whole nother bag of worms. Because the old lady cop, she had something out, and I assume it was a taser but still, it was black. I don't know. They definitely didn't want to catch no bodies on the pier.
They didn't. They wasn't trying to do that, but let me see. Let's see if we can share it.
Because you're right. You are definitely right about that. Police was definitely enjoying. I wouldn't say enjoying, but they was watching. They were spectating for a lot of that fight. You know, and then when it got to a point where they needed to put people in cuffs, they got people in cuffs and whatnot. But at that point, the damage was done. The footage is out there.
Yeah, the damage is done. The footage is out there. But I feel bad for OG because he's definitely caught a felony. That he was definitely wild. This is
a felonious charge.
Oh yes. Well, it depends on was the chair plastic or was it steel? It's a big question. That matters. That matters. I mean, was the chair plastic or was it
It was several strikes to the head.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one and done like in WWF.
No, exactly. He tore White Buddy up too, the boy with the who had brushed. Because the OG had grabbed his face.
I remember he grabbed. Yeah, that's a real OG.
That's a real OG move.
Like, I'm just grab. I think he was thinking about gouging the eyes.
Gouging his eyes.
He probably slipped off and was just like, nah, I'm gonna just try to choke the shit.
You know what I'm saying? Just grabbing his face, and then you know what I'm saying? He got his wife in the bread. She got her ass beat.
She got stomped
her ass.
But when at that point, did you see Black Lady with the long beat when Buddy first hit?
Yeah.
She was hype, boy. She was like, yeah. And she hit him. He hit him. Boom! I'm like, God damn. Boy, she was hype after that.
Because I hit it with the triple replay on that joint with Jim Ross. After he hit
him with the chair, she was like,
after he hit her, she hit him with the Ray Lewis. Like she got crunk. Like she was like,
yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, but okay. So jokes aside, I'm just happy everybody made it out alive. Because it was early in the fight where there was one white guy. He was 1-on-1 with one of the black dudes, and the black dude hit him with something, and then pushed his ass in the water. So I'm like,
that was a woman. That was a woman.
That was a woman.
That was the black woman and a white woman. They was battling.
Oh, okay.
She was.
Yeah, when she went in the water, I was like, oh, that could be real bad.
Jazzy
I hope she's still awake, but now she started treading. Yeah, she started treading. I was like, we can move on to the rest of the fight.
That shit was like a movie. It was really wild. But my man with the chair, yeah, buddy, you had to go to jail, man.
Yeah, you gotta get locked up.
I'm not for people getting locked up. I'm never for people getting locked up. But right there, I understand.
In that situation, when there's actually two uniformed police out there and they see you, it was because honestly, I think the police was really gonna let that shit like kind of fade out.
They was gonna let that shit rock
until he hit
that's
that
when
with that chair.
You could see the aggression.
The police mood changed entirely.
Oh hell no!
You're trying to kill people out here, like, bro. And one thing that I also was thinking was when those security guys approached the boat of all them white people, I was like, oh fuck, I know there's a gun on that boat. I know there's a gun. And that's the last I was praying they wouldn't pull out a gun.
They knew better.
First time I watched the video before I knew anything was going on, I was like, God, I hope they don't pull out a gun.
You knew they wasn't gonna pull that shit out. All them
Alabama, boy, what's your mom?
Not with all them people out there, man.
You think that's ever stopped anybody from pulling out a gun?
Alabama, death penalty state too, bro. You better not.
Ain't nobody thinking about that. Ain't nobody thinking about, well, what are my consequences? Nah. Jimbo pulling up that gat and telling your coon ass to get away from my pontoon.
Oh, you talking about the pontoon? Oh, the pontoon.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The pontoon ones. Yeah. So when the security walked up to the pontoon boat,
stand your ground.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes. As you aim to. Yes, exactly. Yes. All that. That's what I was.
Back away.
I hope that don't come out.
But nah, them. What was actually funny too was when they was diddy bopping. Like them two, the two white dudes, they was walking because they seen the police was behind the brothers and they just thought like, oh, them niggas not gonna do shit. And they walked and then them niggas kept walking and then they turned around and they started beating their ass. I was like, oh my God. Why did y'all think they wasn't gonna do nothing?
When that white dude rushed up with the hat, and you always know when somebody gets caught clean, like when their momentum stops. But the rest of the clothes that they wearing still moves forward.
Keep moving.
He just, he caught one of them.
And then dude was hitting him with the machine gun punches afterwards. Yo, I seen a video of my man with the two black guys. You know what I'm saying? What they say?
On which party?
Yeah, from white dude, he had two black eyes. Like it looked crazy. Yes, bro, it looked crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Spencer.
What do you tell a man with two black eyes?
I don't know.
Nothing. He's always been told. He's already been told twice.
Like you got to think though. If there was just a big pay-per-view boxing fight, you know us black folk, we gonna watch that, and we fresh off of a big knockout TKO fight, and everybody feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying?
It was a combination of it was a deadly combination because you had the whole the whole segregation race war element.
Yeah, in Alabama.
You know what I'm saying? Then you had the class element where it was obvious they was some rich people, they was talking to those who was poor. And then you had the other element where, you know, just like, you know, we're better than you.
Pop culture, we'll beat your fucking ass.
That shit was crazy. But when you see men, I was just saying, like, you see men shirtless with the Diddy Bop coming to you with their fist balled up. You gotta get, it's time to get the fuck up out of there, man. What are we doing? Like, I don't know what they thought was going to happen. They thought they were going to exchange words after they hit the security guard. I would have pulled off on them.
No.
I would have.
I don't understand why they should have gunned that shit, took it through the water, and got loose on them.
Hey, I would have been middle finger and all that shit. Like,
playing some fucking honky tonk.
Even if we would have just reversed and been like 20 feet off out of shore.
I'm getting out from the pier.
I'm getting off from the pier though.
You have to come get me. Come get me. And then I'm pulling off.
They should have unwrapped the boat from the pier before they beat the security guard ass. That's where they fucked up.
Nah, because I think
it wasn't doing it enough.
That was not that wasn't no short fight. That was a long fight. And
no, but they popped it off. They popped it off. The dad or the old head white dude with that. Yeah. He popped it off on the security guard. So what he should have done was like, all right, bet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna untangle this motherfucker from the dock. And then popped on him, and then they should have got back in the pontoon.
But at that point, he would have had to relay that message to the rest of the party because them young white boys was ready.
They had enough time to do that. They was simpling up. I seen
the MMA boys. They was ready for action.
Nah, I seen it build. They went back to the boat, and they came back to the security.
Oh, you're right. That's the point when I thought they were gonna pull out the guns.
But they had a whole time to do that. They had time to whole plan is that I would have been like, yo,
you gotta say face.
Bobby, go ahead and unhook that from the. I'm gonna unhook that from the dock
on the winch. They don't want to look. They don't want to look pussy, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and beat this some bitch, and we're gonna hop back on the boat and get up out of here. Like what?
Oh,
we outnumbered.
No, because fucking Tyrone would have grabbed his dumb ass, and then the rest of them would have fucking merry-go-round stomped him, and then the rest of them would have to get off the boat.
If we're gonna be honest, that security guard ain't had no squabbles.
He needed help.
Ain't no
I'm just saying.
All he had was that death grip, and he had he was Oklahoma drill, like and trying to read. That's all he had.
He didn't take that job expecting that to happen, bro. He's there to collect his little 15. No, he's there to collect his $15 an hour and get the hell on.
But how you a security guard not expecting action?
Hey, brother.
It's top flight.
Hey, brother, you've looked at somebody.
Security of the world,
you have looked at some. You are looking at somebody who has worked security, and I did not acquire that job to interact with any type of action. Any of that shit.
But it's not what you want, of course. It's not welcomed.
No.
It's part of the job.
Ain't welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Part of the job. It's part of the job. It's in the job description. You got to jazzy jump shit up out of there, man. You got to be ready to tussle, man. You got to have some, you got to have some, you know what I'm saying? You got to have some cardio. He didn't have no CQC skills. He didn't have no close quarter combat skills.
No.
All he had was a stiff arm, and they beat his ass.
There's no training program for unarmed security.
He could have knocked one or two of them out, and then
one or two.
Yes.
You think he's training in his all time? This nigga's going home drinking a beer and cutting the grass.
And that's where
this nigga don't fight.
That's where he messed up.
This nigga has not fought since middle school. What are you talking about?
He's ill prepared for his job. You know what I'm saying?
He's not there to fight. He's there to get money. I'm not there for none of that.
You're the security guard. You have to be able to perform your job, dude.
I don't give a dog shit.
What?
He don't give a dog shit about none of that.
So what?
But his manhood was tested, and he had to.
What did he do? He didn't do nothing but Bobby Schmurder. He got popped on, and then he didn't have no good swings.
He held down the fort. He held down the fort.
He didn't hold down shit. They was over there about to rat pack his ass out.
But he didn't. That's when the backup came. He held it down, and then backup came, and this shit was easy.
Yo. If backup had came out of the goodness of their heart,
absolutely,
we would have seen him get beat. He could have got beat to death. We don't know.
Because there was 7 of them.
But no, he just, he didn't give up enough squabbles. He wasn't fighting like he was fighting for his life, and that's how he should have been fighting.
I don't think you giving Buddy enough credit, man.
Nah, what?
I don't think you get because you got to think, man.
I'm putting myself in this situation.
You can't because you're fucking 30. What are you, 30 right now? You can't, and he's 53. You can't put yourself in this situation. So shut up, nigga. You can't do that. That's not fair.
Yo, he might not even be 53. He might be 30.
All right.
He might be 30.
54. Shut the hell up.
He might be 30. He might be 32 because the weight.
No 30-year-old.
They ripped him out his goddamn shirt. They had him looking like Bam Bam, nigga. Like from the Flintstones. Had him looking crazy, nigga.
Come on, man.
Get a ball. You gotta get some.
He can't. And then you gotta get some. And then the other Bama boys came off the pontoon to help. So at that point, it's like he was getting jumped at one point.
He didn't have no squabbles. I feel like
you was expecting one hit quit.
Uncle Jerome.
Nah.
Yeah, teach a man how to squabble next time. I'm like
man.
Uncle Jerome. Yeah. I just gotta call it how it is. He had no squabbles. Security guard ain't had no squabbles. Had they not came, they would have stumped him to death. They would have.
Yeah, because it was multiple of them.
No, because he didn't have no cardio and he had no move but that death grip. That's it. That's all he had. And then when he lost leverage, they was on his ass.
This is what
First
you
want.
He
messed up by letting them surround him.
No, this is what you wanted. You wanted some Jose Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, Tim Anderson type shit. Well, in the MLB when they was fighting, you wanted a fucking one hitter quitter where the nigga go to sleep. Not everybody has that in their toolbox, man.
Hey, Tim, bring that ass here, boy.
Oh,
bring that ass here, Tim. Mr. Timmy Anderson, like you've had a rough year, bro. Like they said, I seen on Twitter when they showed the highlights, they was like, stop showing this. This man has 2 families, and I was like,
"Oh, he's got
damn.
2 families."
Yeah, he's got a two brand. He's got.
All right, we can get on that later.
Yeah.
We can get on that later.
Nah, I'm not gonna talk about that part. I'm not gonna talk about that.
I was about to say. I was about to say. God damn.
I'm bringing down. No, we don't go into personal life.
Getting messy?
No, we're not getting messy. No, that's catty. Right. That's catty. Like, we're not doing that. I'm not messy. No, sir. I'm just saying. I seen on Twitter. That's what they were saying. It was like, stop. This man has 2 families. And I was like, damn, bro. He has had a rough year with the scandal, with the slump. And now he got slumped. And this is unfortunate. This is one of my, this is a hero. And it's not like he could just get his face back. That's what I hate. I hate it for him because it's like, we gotta fight again next time if it's me, man. Like, we gotta fight until I win. Because he got slumped. And then I seen him walking. They had to walk him off. Like, he looked like Troy Aikman. Yeah, they had to
pick him up and walk him off and shit.
He looked like Troy Aikman.
Hey, because he still wanted that action. So Tim Anderson is the shortstop. He still wanted that action. So Tim Anderson, shortstop for the White Sox. He's one of the rare Major League Baseball guys who actually has some kind of personality. He's infamous or famous, however you look at baseball, for saying that, baseball is actually boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here, the shit is not exciting. It's not exciting as y'all make that shit seem out to be. So him, shortstop and third baseman Jose Ramirez for the Cleveland Guardians. They had a game this weekend. Jose Ramirez there was a routine ground ball during the game. Jose Ramirez was on first. He's running into second. Slides head first into second base. Tim Anderson catches the ball, throws it over. Whatever. It seems like it's nothing, but Tim Anderson's kind of standing over Jose, like just kind of doing a little extra nonsense. And then, Jose gets up and who knows what he says, but he points at Tim in his face, says some crazy shit. And then Tim, being a nigga from the hood, takes his glove off and like puts up his dukes and it's like, what's up? What do you want to do? So they get the squabbling. Ramirez throws a wild haymaker, misses. throws that second haymaker caught him right on the button. And that nigga Tim Anderson hit the dirt. Oh my. Oh my. And that's like when you see the batters rush the pitchers, man, those are the type of fights, connections you want to see. But usually it's just a bunch of dust ups and they just, but this solid, clean connection. People might want to say it's a lucky shot. Who gives a shit? You ain't got to be lucky but once. That's it. They gonna break it up. They broke it up after that. That's it. He won the fight. He won the fight. Fight over.
But also, like, what's also come to my attention is that, like, this isn't the first time. Well, they're saying that this is not the first time Tim's been having his, like, gotten hands put on him.
No.
No. They said that during the All-Star game, he said, yeah.
To the All-Star game.
Yeah. They said during the All-Star game, you know what I'm saying? Tim Anderson got into it with, you know, another player of of Hispanic descent and got smacked. They said that he smacked him, but I don't know if that's true or not. That's just hearsay. But they're saying that he got smacked, but I can't see Tim Anderson dealing with getting smacked. So people are trying to throw smut on his name. He gonna have to demonstrate. The only thing that's gonna solve
Tim Anderson get smacked after we just saw him get smacked.
I mean, not get smacked and things still proceed. Like, he's still a grown man. I can't see no other grown man walking up to him and smacking him. Like,
just
bro,
walking away scot-free.
And just walking away scot-free. Like, no, absolutely not. We would have heard about this. This would have gone viral. That would have been on TMZ. Hell no, dog. You know what I'm saying? Now people
there was a dust up in the AL All-Star.
Thank you. Yeah, that shit would have been crazy. That would be like, yo, you're not gonna just smack me and walk away, bro. Yeah, like, we definitely gonna fight. We said we gonna fight. Nah, as a grown man,
we need to have.
Hey, look, man. As a grown man, keep your goddamn hands to yourself. Some people is not playing with you. No. I hope over the weekend that was learned. But some of y'all
that should be a lesson learned for all you guys.
All you guys, like, yo. Keep your hands to yourself. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on people. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's no telling how they're going to react.
As soon as you graduate high school and shit get real life.
That's real life. All that fighting shit is over.
Fighting shit. No, you can fight in high school still and still be okay. After that, you never know who you're gonna run into. Niggas are doing MMA nowadays.
Hell yeah, we done seen niggas get broken eye sockets and orbital bones and shit like that awful fights.
Like the most randomest people are borderline hand certified.
Yeah, like you never know, man.
You never know. People like to fight for a fight.
Some people do, and then sometimes they get primal. They feel like it's blood sport. You know what I'm saying? It's a different, you know, I get into a different mode when it gets there. Like, yo, we fighting to the death in here, man. There will be blood.
Like, somebody's gonna die. This isn't just a regular fight.
Because as a grown man, that's how you got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move like that because you don't know. You get beat by another grown man and they might stump on your head. I just seen a nigga get curb stomped the other day. It was so bad. I couldn't even watch it. I was like, bro, I'm not even. They was in the mall. He put his high knee and stumped on him. I was like, no. American history. That's that man. I was like, yo, you do not. I'll just.
You don't know who you're running up against.
Don't put your hands on me. I'm not going for it. Everybody want to be Errol Spence and Crawford. But nah, you need to just keep your hands to yourself, get you some money, man. That's basically it, you know. That's what everybody needs to do, man. That's what everybody needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Just, keep your hands to yourself, get you some money, man. Get your money, get some paper, get some business about yourself. That's all. Like, because, I mean, real bosses is not fighting. Like, you seen Hove, even in the elevator, Hove was,
yeah, he was swinging
that shit. I'm not swinging. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna knock you out right now. I'm gonna wait for the door to open and let security pull you out there.
How many real bona fide like bosses do you know that be really squabbling and throwing hands? Like I'm trying to really think. Like how many bosses, niggas who really got business about themselves, like have we seen squabble? We seen Dana White smack his wife, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean like squabbling, like real like.
I don't know, like didn't Mayweather? No, that was Mayweather people though.
But it's Mayweather and T.I. But I'm just saying, like that's he's smashing a man's wife, like you know what I'm saying? That it come with that. I can't. I just that's a crazy situation. But it's just 100. That thing is 100. You know, it was a billionaire, right? I think it's.
Well, if not, he's several hundred million times.
What can you do with that, man? Like, what can you do with that? T.I. was like, I'm gonna swing on the bodyguard and show him who I am, but like,
bodyguard real.
I don't know, man. Tiny looked like a Muppet anyway. Though.
Yeah, we ain't got to do that.
Respectfully,
you gotta talk about that man's respect.
No, I don't mean like that. I don't mean like that.
I know what you mean. I know
what you mean.
It's too late. It's on Airways. We live.
I take it back. I take it back. I don't want no smoke.
Remember that red dot?
I take it back. No. It is what it is. But hey, you know, fuck. And like, man, it's been said before. You know, it's not like I'm breaking news here. It is what it is.
All right, double down, Ceez.
Gotta keep it on thing.
Shut up, nigga.
What? Anyway, what was we talking about?
Let's finish this Tim Anderson, Jose Ramirez shit.
Can he get his face back? Question. No, if that was you, put yourself in Tim's shoes and you get knocked out. You get snuffed on primetime television. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is your next thing? What do you do?
I don't know. The manager probably gonna keep us out the next time we play them. But I don't know, because Jose Ramirez is a third baseman. So if there come a point where I got to slide into third base, you best believe my spikes is coming up a little extra high, extra high.
That's it.
I mean, but that's about as much as you can do.
Okay,
without, you want to miss 6 more paychecks? Like, bro, come on. Now we talking.
Oh yeah, I got to miss 10 games. I'm giving myself a 10.
You just missed budget. 6, so the suspension.
There's 180. There's 182 of the motherfuckers, bro.
Tim Anderson just got suspended. He got knocked out.
A demonstration must be made. Demonstration must be made. Hell no.
They're gonna hit your ass for goddamn 20 plus games, bro.
Everybody gonna call him a beat. Like, bro, it's every single clubhouse he go to, they gonna be talking hella shit. Hell nah. It ain't sticks and stones when you get slapped. After you get slapped, the words have penetrated.
Ain't nobody else gonna slap me that's gonna come up.
Penetrate the shell that your jaw used to be. Like, you know what I'm saying?
When I slap your ass with a stack of hundreds, you better kiss my dick.
They all rich. We all in the
I'm talking about the layman's man. If I go back to the hood, and
fuck the layman's man. I'm talking about when you come up the bat and the catcher's behind you and says, "Hey, I seen you get snuffed, buddy.
Oh,
hey,
I don't give a fuck
what's
about
up,
that.
fight night? What?
Whatever.
What?
Yeah, I'm a pro.
What?
Watch I smack this bitch out the goddamn park.
Yeah,
and
right. You
fucking grab my dick as I round first base.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but he is in a shoot. He's in a slump right now, or he was. He hasn't been having the best year.
You're right.
So it's like you're dealing with all that. You hitting doubles and singles.
I told you what I would do. I would try to get back to him within the rules of the game. But I'm not going to do nothing to cause me no more
money. The rules of the game,
games.
You can fight. They fight. The rules of the game, you fight. You can fight.
You're going to get suspended. No.
10 games.
And of course, it's going to be the second strike, so it's going to be added on top of that.
10 games. I figure if the first one was what? How many?
No, this was 6. So he got 6, and Ramirez, who knocked him the fuck out, got 3 games.
Yeah, exactly.
So the next one's going to be at least double.
So I got double the
next
games.
one's going to be at least double.
Give me 9. Give me 18. It's 182. No, I don't care. I don't care at that point.
You do
care.
See, you are a businessman.
No.
You just told me before that we logged on, we trying to get to them M's, my G. So how you gonna do that if you suspended from the game and you're not collecting no paychecks?
You can't snuff me and you can't snuff me in public like that. No.
It wasn't snuffed. He didn't get snuffed. Tim Anderson was the one that took his glove off and initiated the fight. Yo, dumbass got knocked the fuck out.
No, it doesn't matter.
Anderson?
It doesn't matter.
He you one of them niggas.
I gotta I gotta fight until I win. We gotta.
Yes, thank you. I think that's what I was trying to get to at the front.
Yes.
Thank you. Now we're getting to the crux of the shit. Yes, good.
Yes, Jack Nicholson and anger management face. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. We gotta squabble that out. I mean, if it's a squabble, the first squabble and it ends amicably, yes.
No,
but
nigga, you started it though.
But I don't start shit.
But Tim Anderson started it. He took his glove off and put his dukes up.
Well, yeah, he just got to take the L. But if I'm Tim Anderson,
but you're not doing that though, as Tim Anderson.
Yo, that's like when Fat Bastard took Austin Powers' mojo. Yeah. Like you just got snuffed on national television. You ain't no way you got some swag about you. But after that,
but you started the
we
fight.
All seen. It don't matter, friend.
And I was confident when he took that glove off and put them hands up. I know
I was
oh shit.
They got that as a picture. That's a problem. Yeah. The meme is coming. Yeah. It's a meme going around.
Oh my god, he looks so
ready.
For
the work week. When you're ready for the work week,
bro.
When the bill's about to hit. Like,
heck yeah, bro. I got to pay rent. He looked like Buddy. He looked like Buddy that won that money this weekend at that basketball tournament on Game Point. I'm ready for this shit.
He turned it up. Hey,
I got a family reunion.
But see, remember that video where you seen the highlight like this? It was like way back in the 90s where the guy was batting and then he kicked the catcher.
Yeah.
Ran. That's what you got to do at that point. You got to bring one of them out, man. Like I'm gonna fight the whole fucking team.
So what is he gonna do? He not gonna run to the pitcher. He gonna run to third base.
I'm Riley Cooper. I'm Riley Cooper in that shit. I'm fighting every single last one of you niggas. Like,
he's just gonna run to third base and fight him and say fuck the pitcher.
Run to the middle of the diamond, just like I'm running to the middle of the diamond.
The pitcher didn't. So Ramirez is a third baseman. He can easily just at Batman just
everybody got to get
his
it
neck
at that
pitch
point
and just kick that.
Scorched earth policy. Scorched earth policy. Everybody got to get it. So actually, I might identify whoever the weakest link is. I might identify whoever the weakest link on the team is.
Like, you just saying you got to get your face back. Why not just run down third baseline and smack this nigga in the face?
Because it's not gonna work. That's far. It's too far. It's too far.
It's the same distance.
Well, what I'd rather do is wait till I'm fielding. So he's a shortstop. Wait till he gets to second base again and tear his ass up.
Oh,
we fighting again. Yes, we fighting again. Like we fighting again. Round two.
That's easiest.
That's easiest. I'm not that way. I don't gotta chase you. I don't gotta go through nobody.
I'm acting like it's cool. You can Ed Spear his ass as he's rounding second base.
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
Wow. Remember me, nigga? Surprise. Yeah. Hype the crowd.
Yes,
the crowd. But you are never.
Are you not
baseball.
entertained?
You are never playing in the United States again. They will send your ass to Puerto Rico so fast, boy. Try that shit.
You think they gonna Pete Rose him?
Man, get them the fuck out of here. You better play football. You better switch sports if you want to play in America, nigga.
No, fuck you. The contracts are guaranteed, motherfucker.
Okay, fine. They gonna cash you the fuck out and send you to the DR.
Cool.
They're gonna send you to the DR, bro.
Cool.
And then Ramirez people gonna be on your head. You can't play in them Caribbean.
Man, I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there.
Where you going else that plays baseball?
I'm retiring. I'm staying here and I'm beating ass. I'm gonna just start.
Let me see how old this. Let me see how old this dude is.
Yeah, if they gonna cash me out and then blackball me and not let me back in the league, then I'm gonna take my millions and then I'm gonna just start a underground boxing league and I'm gonna just pick people off the street and beat their ass just to get my face back. So people.
He only 30, bro.
Yeah, I know.
He's 30.
Yeah, but that chin is weak too.
He a young 32. He just turned 30.
Yes, it's tough. That chin is.
He got a whole wife and shit too.
He got a whole wife and a mistress with a child. It's tough, man.
She an English teacher too. Now she got to go to school. Her kid's gonna be like, "Damn, I seen your husband get that work."
That part. You know what?
This is a great. Look at this. Look at this picture. This is a great picture, dog.
But bro, they're gonna show that highlight all the time. That's gonna be on every single.
That has cracked the all-time 10 of brawls in baseball.
So I ask, you not gonna try to get your face back? Like,
So what? I got to crack the top 10 twice?
Yes, there has to be a part 2 of this. There has to be. This can't be the end of the story. It can't be.
If there is a part 2, that will be the end of your story. You ain't playing baseball anymore. I'm telling you.
Why do you feel that way?
I know that
fight
shit,
all the
bro.
time.
The commission is not.
Time.
No, they don't. Nobody fights for revenge and all that shit. Not like that. Not like they will send his black ass out of the majors.
They be throwing at each other's heads and shit, bro. Like
they get suspended too. They get suspension too.
They hit each other with the balls. Like, yo, I'd rather, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather a fade than have them up, like, have somebody throwing 100 miles.
You better off trying to catch him in the offseason. That's probably your best bet. Don't do it on company time. Do it on your time. If you want it that bad, do it on your time.
No, because then you could get charged. You can go to jail.
You can still go to. No, I guess you can't.
No, hell no. I'm not. Yeah. No, you're not charged. No, and you can't get sued unless he fucking really hurts him and injures him. So nah, man, give me my.
I think that's what I would do if I was in the major. Like one of them pitchers was an asshole and was just throwing at me. I'm gonna sue you.
Nah, you can't unless
for attempted murder. If I know that you're purposely throwing at me, I'm gonna sue you. I just want to go. I just want to go through the paperwork to inconvenience you.
You gonna spend the money?
I got
That's
it.
Gonna
play
be
baseball.
Money.
It's guaranteed. I play baseball. It's guaranteed.
You just gonna be burning.
This ain't football. This ain't football, nigga.
You just gonna be burning.
This contract is real. This ain't monopoly money.
But you gonna burn? You gonna just burn the money for just to, you know what I'm saying?
No, because either he's gonna settle and pay my legal fees, or I'm gonna win.
He's gonna tell you.
He's gonna go through the process.
That's what he's gonna tell you. He's gonna tell. That's what he's gonna say to you. That's what he's gonna say back. He's gonna say right back. He's gonna say get in the blood. The judge will
rule in my favor. I promise you.
He's gonna say get in the blood. I don't think so. I think they're going to default.
She's gonna watch the footage and be like, "What did he do to you to throw the ball at his head? 93 miles an hour to technically almost kill him. Why would you?
Your Honor, it slipped. It was the 5th inning, Your Honor. My arm is tired. I'm not a machine. I'm not a robot. The ball slipped, Your Honor. I apologize, but I didn't intentionally try to kill him. That's
not true because he's going to say. You hit the chalk bag before, so your hand was dry. Not true.
Fuck that. Nah, hell nah. My arm is fatigued. Whatever. Yeah, I'm fatigued.
They come out the game, pussy. Come out the game. Fuck you. Come out the game. Overruled.
They're not doing that shit. Your kangaroo court. Your court is some bullshit.
Boy, he got kangaroo punch, so I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You remember that kangaroo character on Tekken? It was like Tekken 2.
Yeah, I used to hate him.
Alex or some shit.
Some stupid
what was
shit.
The name of it? Yeah.
I don't know. It was stupid. Yeah. Anyway.
That was a good game, though, but character idea.
Yeah. I think that's it, right? Anything else for the day?
What? Oh no! We got to talk about this college football shit. So, just real quick, we can give like 20 minutes on this shit. But so college football, or not college football, but just college sports in general. Your whole idea of rivals, your idea of conference, any type of conference, alignment, any type of conference history. Prestige, you can kiss all of that shit. Good the fuck by. Because just the Pac-12 in general, reduced from 12 to 9. And then now it's at 2 or 4, because, all the big hitters, Arizona State, Oregon, Washington, all of them, they decided to go to the Big Ten or split up and go in some form in the SEC. And a bunch of them Big 12 schools in the Midwest doing the same thing. So, and I'm telling you, bro, the ACC is next because ESPN fucked them. This was like, I don't know, when before streaming rights and all this other shit became an actual thing that they thought was, we got to compete with. ESPN gave, I think, ACC like a 10-year, $100 million deal or something crazy along those, or like $300 million deal. But looking at it now, I mean, you got, all these other sports companies coming in and tripling and tripling and quadrupling that as the baseline of these new television rights deals that's going on for the SEC, that's going on for the Big 12, Big 10, and all that stuff. So a lot of these ACC schools, which this past collegiate sports calendar won the most national championships throughout all the collegiate sports. That shit about to be broken the fuck up. So it's I mean, really for all the collegiate sports, it might just be 4 super conferences broken up in the East and the West division. But this shit gonna be bad. This shit is not gonna be good, man.
This is why this is why I say that like the NCAA is like full of it. You know what I'm saying? Like basically all this is for money. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All this is for money. Meanwhile, they don't want to pay the players, and then they want to put in all these restrictions for the players so it can't go all crazy. Like, bro, at the end of the day, this is just a microcosm of this country. You know what I'm saying? People know that this is not right. They know that if you're going to – all this money that's on the line for these TV right deals, why are the players not being compensated?
It's billions,
for
bro.
That? It's billions of dollars. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing? Like, people are so asleep, and they really believe in this whole amateurism thing, and it's fucking stupid. Because, bro, if I'm at the field house, if I've got to work, if I'm doing this shit for 28, 30 hours a week,
that's
minimum,
on the low side, right?
That's on the low side. That's a job. Not only that, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a manual labor job. You know what I'm saying? Where I can get physically injured. It's hazardous work. You know what I'm saying? People can get paralyzed, all types of stuff. And then you got these people who are taking advantage of literally the youth in our country. After high school, bro, where else do you expect to work for free? Nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like even like internships
outside of an
and stuff
internship, yeah.
Even like, you know what I'm saying? Some internships are unpaid, but some internships are paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but on that aspect, it's like you do an internship because that's the field of work that you want to, do for the rest of your life or for the next 2 years, whatever. But
it's supposed to set you up a career.
Yeah, but for whatever sport that you are, sports is not a career, but for what, 2% of the collegiate athletes. And then what if you do fucking what if you do water polo? Or what if you're on first. I don't know, what if you're on softball? What if you play women's softball? Like there's no real money in any type of professional women's softball or water polo or anything like that. Like, come on, let's be realistic.
Nah, dog. Like, they try to push this whole play for the love of the sport, but it's like, bro, you got guys who they're 18 and up. So these are grown adults that you have playing for free. Like this is America, guys. Like this is not rocket science. It's kind of not hard to put this, and this is how we have income inequality, guys. This is just a microcosm of it right here. There's billions of dollars, and you see it goes on to every league. There's billions of dollars. The people who are actually making the wealth, accruing the wealth by doing the work and being in the trenches and making the product actually exist, they get the least, and the people at the top get the most.
Your executives.
And the executives. They don't do any, like they do work, but they're not working as hard as those guys. Nowhere near. They're not battling through injuries.
You're just taking phone calls and replying to emails and setting up schedules. Sure, there's probably stuff that we got to deal with that you got to deal with that, the regular person don't understand. But it ain't the shit that we see on Saturdays.
They're really just cattle. You know what I'm saying? They're really cattle. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's nasty business.
We got protests across the country for raising minimum wage or fair wages and all that stuff. But when these 18, 19, 20-year-old kids try to, capitalize on their wage, but just on their name, now it's an issue.
Yeah, it's nasty,
Whatever,
man.
dog.
It's but they let it happen. They let it rock out. The powers that be. There's no DOJ coming in to stop this.
For now, until one of these governors and senators got them put this shit in the bill and be like, no, we can't have these fucking boys living like rap stars in college. So
that's already
a matter of time. Yeah, exactly.
That's what Tommy Tuberville's on.
Yeah. So it ain't but a matter of time before that shit hit the floor.
And then what's nasty about the whole Tuberville thing is it's black bodies that actually gave him the cachet to even be able to run.
The reason why we know his name
is black bodies, the talent of black men. Like,
and you would think like a lot of those kids are probably thinking back, well, damn, like he changed my life, and this is how he really thought.
Yeah, that's how he feels.
He saved me from my situation, and this is how he really thought.
Yeah, see, I always saw through that shit. I couldn't really sip the Kool-Aid because you could always tell, like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell, like, it's like, first of all, they'll talk to you a way they wouldn't talk to you on the street if they didn't know you.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Because they know that the ass whooping will follow. You feel me? So at the end of the day, a lot of coaching, man, it's a whole bunch of white men getting away with things that they normally wouldn't get away with. Saying things to black men, young black men who they have their future in their hands that they normally wouldn't say. So it's just like, it's not, this shit is, it'd be one thing, like they'd be like, everybody, if everybody was like unpaid and shit like that. Like if the coaches were just volunteering their time and shit like that, but they're not.
Yeah, that would be different.
They're not volunteering their time. This is not for the love of the game. Like they can make millions of dollars, bro. But the kids was
literally getting paid with books.
Come on, bro. They was paying them motherfuckers with books, bro. Like, come on, like I know, man. Y'all need to read Iceberg Slim books, cause see, as a young age, I wrote those books, so I know when I'm being pimped. I know what a pimp, like, you know what I'm saying. I know when I'm walking a track. You know what I'm saying. You getting pimped out. He ain't giving you no money, but they giving you clothes and amenities. Like, yeah, I'll make sure you fresh. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna take care of us.
Make sure we fresh. We ain't had new. Man,
no
giving us this fucking. Okay.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Little, like, yo, are you supposed to be satisfied with that? Everybody lining their pockets. These motherfuckers got outdoor living rooms. They got third and fourth estates and shit like that.
Jumbotrons popping up out of nowhere.
Off the strength of black talent.
So with that
youth in general.
Yeah. So with that included, you got these conferences realigning. You got to factor in travel. So all these programs, which I hate to say it, it's a good thing that Title IX has actually come across and allowed females to be involved in sports and athletics that they wouldn't normally have been involved with. But they are grossly underfunded compared to their men counterparts. And if you've got a team like, well, I mean, okay, I'm just using regional logistics as an example. You got a team like UCLA water polo, women's water polo, which I don't know if they're fucking national champions or not. But if you got a team like that has to travel, who decided to agree with the Big Ten, and they have to travel all the way to Rutgers, which is in fucking New Jersey, 3,000 miles away. So now this underfunded water polo team has to find a way to get from LA to New Jersey, house them for 2 days, feed them, all that other stuff. So, I mean, then at that point, you're picking off your breadwinners, your footballs, your basketballs, and all that other stuff. But that's just something that's going to come into the light.
No, that's crazy. See, it's just I feel like a lot of the ills of this country would be fixed if, like, people got more of you know, a unionized mindset, a workers' rights type of mindset. Like people really, we're getting, folks are
But
getting taken advantage of. Man.
yeah,
It's just
I wish.
wealth is being robbed. Imagine, like, bro, how much wealth has been robbed? Like how much?
It can't
Whenever
be
we talk about the
calculated. It
NCAA,
can't be calculated.
like those Reggie Bush years, them
Oh my
Nielsen ratings,
God.
man. Them Nielsen
So,
ratings, that Vince Young, Reggie Bush
Vince
tour,
one, that
that
Cam
when he
Newton
won,
run,
that Cam Newton run, bro.
all those Tim Tebow years. You couldn't tell me
Come
that
on,
he could
man.
have at least made $50 million
Like,
at
come on,
Florida.
bro. Think
He
about all
played.
the wealth.
Didn't he play 4 years or 3 years? He played 3
He
years.
played. I think he played 4, right?
So
Played
4
4.
years of no, so but 3 years of prime football. Okay,
Prime.
so I think he did play because
He
was backed up
redshirted. He
to
redshirted the
Lee.
first year. Chris
Yeah, he
Lee.
was back up to
redshirted.
Ryan Lee.
And that was the first year that he did a jump pass.
Yeah. So I mean, come on, dog. 4 years of Tebow.
Those Vic years, like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, come on now.
It's
And
just
then
a lot,
even if
man.
you want to go smaller, like I don't know, fucking Dame Lillard at Weber State. You can tell me he could have got $1 million from a local car deal, car dealership or something.
Bro, any of the top 5 players on any team, any given year, man, all across, they contribute a lot of money, a lot of wealth to the school. You know what I'm saying? They bring it in. The top 5 players, no matter what sport they're in, those top 5, they create a lot of revenue for the school.
And you remember when we used to walk into the student store and we saw those blank jerseys in the store, but we knew who it was. That's John Williams, number 2.
With the
that's
4,
Van
with the 7,
4.
With the 4, the 17.
Like we know that's Dwayne Harris.
Dwayne.
We knew who these jerseys were.
You know who they are, but you don't want to give these players a cut. But you want to cash out, and you're not giving them shit.
I'm just selling the fuck out.
You pimping them.
Thanks. And then we had that the Pirates Day event. You can't tell me, like, why are we not getting paid for our 3 hours of time sitting in this sun signing these autographs?
They paid you with food.
We don't even fucking know.
And they charging the people to come through.
Yeah.
And you paying for food. That's what you're paying for.
We don't know these. Man, fuck these autographs, man. We gotta sit out here. Fuck
in
this
the
shit.
heat.
These pictures. Hot as
your
fuck.
Your time. You know what I'm saying? You dedicate
I'd rather be at the
time.
crib chilling.
And then people get upset when you say you liken it to slavery, but no, it's not slavery per se. It's just like indentured servitude.
But you're not really. They're not. I guess the only thing that you're working towards versus your freedom is a degree.
A degree. But how much is that worth? How much is that worth? I mean, it is worth something. But I'm saying it's not.
Okay, We don't want to shit on people who actually
we're not gonna shit on degrees.
$50,000 in debt and shit like that in debt.
But I mean, it's like a lot of people are in debt though. You know, so it's basically.
I got 2 plates and 11 screws in my shoulder right now. Is that worth a degree?
That's a good question.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was it. That's a good.
So I mean, shit. I don't want to answer that. Don't put me on the spot like that.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to answer that.
We was talking earlier, man. We was talking earlier, like, dog, I ain't have that. Like, I'm not going to war in the trenches and willing to give up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you said you realized early. Like,
I realized early what that
is not a profession.
Nah, this is not my profession. This is not what I'll be doing.
What sucks is that so the kids who knew that, hey, this sport is not a profession, that either A, I'm not good enough to be a pro at, or B, physically I just don't want to fucking shit hard. Yeah, so why is there not a capability for them while they're in college, them 4 years, and they're prominent around campus, they're prominent within the alumnus staff, they got their stuff in the pregame books and all that stuff and the programs. They got their jerseys, quote unquote, in the stores. Why can't them in them 4 years that they're going to be at their peak athletically, just get a few coins in their pocket to set them up for when they graduate.
Because you got to understand the pimp's mindset. The pimp
What's the
is
pimp's
thinking
mindset?
about the pimp mindset is thinking all of that coin that they collecting, that's their coins.
That belong to me.
Yeah, that's their coins.
That's
Everything that you're
it.
getting is because of me. It's all. This is all.
Oh,
That should
have
be
you been?
mine.
Have you been to ECU campus lately? Oh my!
Are we going
God.
back this? Are we going back this season?
I would love to. We can make that happen. We can go for homecoming.
All right.
But bro, you will not recognize campus.
I knew they was building it. I seen them when they was building a wing with a wing up over on West Campus and shit like that.
Nigga, if you thought when they bowled that shit in after we won them back-to-back conference championships and that influx of money and they was able to bowl in our stadium, if you thought that shit was cool then, man, shit.
That shit crazy.
Yes.
We need to go up there with Coda then. We need to go up because he in there good.
Oh, Shank is the alumnus staff right now.
Oh yeah.
Since he done retired from coaching, now he's just working with all the alumnus. So all you gotta do is reach out.
Oh, good. I'm glad he's.
Yeah, we gonna make that happen.
Chill.
Yeah, heck yeah. So Shank just chilling.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's so funny. Yo, like, yeah, wild times at Ridgemont High.
For real. For real.
But nah, what else you gotta talk about before we close this thing out?
I hate it for our USA women's national team to lose in penalty.
Oh yeah,
that was sad. I had to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning for them to put together a lackluster performance. But I mean, shit, we're better than that. We should. Whoever the coach is, he can go because he knew our lineup should have been so much fucking stronger with our front three being. It don't matter, bro.
They was doing some nut shit the whole time though, like with the lineups.
Bro.
Like they had the lineups like it was 2012.
No, exactly. Thank you.
It was like
and you only bring 2 center backs to the roster for the whole tournament. Eat a dick, nigga. What are you trying to game plan for?
He's nuts. He just thinks that this shit is sweet. He thought
no,
he was just
this shit ain't sweet no more. Title IX, I spread worldwide. All these little girls are athletes. The world has caught up.
The world caught up.
Overnight. Overnight, bro.
Got them up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So
in the round of 16. Time. So welcome back. I think next year this is
back to reality.
This is gonna be a real fire under the ass for the next international tournament.
Or 4 more years? 4 more years from now?
When you put it like that.
What? What are we talking about? What?
That's so long from now. That's so long.
We might have Olympics.
No, we got the Olympics in 2 years. So we can.
Man, niggas ain't, man. You think they're going to bring home gold?
Why not? Yes.
I believe that we can win.
I believe we can win. Yes.
Absolutely. Hey, they got packed up. They got packed up, bro. They got packed up.
Yeah, they got packed up in the Aussie pack. They got smoked.
It's tough tidings. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just,
maybe you need to step back.
That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
You need to step back, but you need to take a step forward. That's
just the way the cookie crumbles, man.
Yeah.
What's the men's national team gonna do? With their skin.
Who knows? Yeah. I mean, we got a lot of better players who are actually getting signed to quality clubs in Europe.
Oh yeah, speaking of, Messi is out here just.
Like for real? Come on! Like I understand he's the best player on earth, but this shit here, what has he got? 3 straight braces, which is 2 goals in the game. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is FIFA. This is FIFA my player type shit.
Yeah,
like,
this is
doing
fun.
a lot.
This is fun.
We're doing a lot.
This is fun.
Okay, bro. Listen to me. Okay, so next year, I know this season's almost over. We ain't got to do it this year, but next year, do you want to go half on the Apple package just so we can watch Messi?
Oh yeah, we can do that. That's
so that shit behind the paywall, but I'm not going to pay for it by myself.
What's the season? When's the season over? Is the season almost? I don't think the season's almost over.
They're in that legend, but it's probably like another month or 2 left for the season. I don't think it's worth buying the shit now. We can just wait for next year. Honestly,
it's a whole way. It's a
for
whole
2 months. I don't know, man. I really don't think it's that. It's. No, I'm telling you, is that I think that's something that we can just team up on. We can be like, hey, we can just go have seats on it because I want to watch this motherfucker play, and I don't want to have to catch. I don't want to have to catch every highlight.
It goes all the way into October.
October.
Yeah, October 21st.
No, because once September hit, man, I'm on football. So I'm saying, I think if we get this shit early next year, the season starts in February. So we got a good from February until September to watch Messi. I think we can do it. It's worth it. It's worth it next year.
I'm gonna try to go to that. I'm gonna try to go to that game.
No, you know you saw how the prices. You saw how the ticket prices work. When Messi comes in town, tickets increase threefold. When he's not in town, they go back to regular.
How much you think the joint's gonna be? Let me see.
Okay, so I'll just give you an example right now. So I think it was like Charlotte, like the regular Charlotte FC club tickets. They're probably in that 45 to 50 range. 45, 55, 60 bucks, whatever. Not too crazy. When Messi comes in town, that's 120, 150, 200, depending on where you want to sit. So that's what I'm saying. We're not thinking about the same thing. You know?
Let me see. Oh no. That's messy though. If Brian was coming in town, you're gonna have to drop the
Brian tickets in. You can still sit in the nosebleed to see Brian for 60, 80 bucks.
That's the last game.
You gotta drop a C note to see Messi.
That's the last game of the season too. And it's in Bank of America. Oh
yeah. Now tell everybody how much some tickets are, please. The cheapest ones that you see. Please tell them the cheapest ones.
Yo. All right, so the cheapest ones is like $150. You in the nosebleeds of Bank of America now. You in
the shit.
That means
you up there with the birds.
You above the press box.
Yes,
170.
Yeah.
Yo, if you get in the 300 level, you paying a stack to
700, 800. For the 300s?
For the 300s, dog. Like.
So you see what I'm saying?
But in some of the 130s, for some reason, the 130s, some of them you can get for like 500. Like, I don't know why. Some you can get for 500.
Because somebody gonna pay for it. That's why.
Yeah, but that's crazy. The 100s is like close to the pitch. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't understand why the tickets.
No, that's 500. Yeah.
From 562, from 553. That doesn't include the fees. You know they be putting them fees on that.
Yeah, fees crazy, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So and then look at the game before and see the difference of the tickets. Them same seats gonna be like $50, $40, $50. Like, come on, man.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah,
this
the
man
Messi factor is ridiculous.
He's worth his weight in gold.
He's worth the ticket of admission.
So that's crazy. All right.
Yeah. That's something to put on the calendar for next year.
Yeah, for sure. Because goddamn, I'm not paying a stack for no goddamn.
It's messy, but still.
I would. It's messy, but it's not like Champions League messy.
That's like them fucking Beyonce or Taylor Swift tickets. You doing the same shit. You can't judge them. You doing the same shit for Messi. So.
Nah, but I understand them going to see Beyonce and Taylor Swift and shit. Those is generational.
No, if your shit is over,
that's like seeing Michael. Like back in the day,
over $100. I'm not coming to see you. I got your music already. Kiss my ass.
Oh nah, sometimes it just depends. Like that's why them rappers ain't been selling out them shows. Like talking about
this. Because nobody trying to see their ass like that.
Little baby, bro. Now I'm like respectfully, like you know what I'm saying. $200, dog. Like nah.
You're doing
like you gotta be like
if you're not coming with somebody.
Nah, but they say his performances are really good. But I'm just like, bro, $200 for a rapper in this economy, man. It's just kind of like you gotta be like Pac or Biggie type shit. Like, what rapper right now is worth that 200?
I wouldn't even say Drake, but I mean, I've seen Drake. I saw
Drake
and Future. I saw Drake and Future on that Diamonds Dancing tour, and was
Drake.
unimpressed.
There were Drake,
Kendrick,
Future, Kendrick, and Cole. Those are the only
and
ones.
Kanye.
And Kanye.
And probably now recently for the new guy, Travis Scott. I know you may not like all that shit that he does, but he's asking 100 plus for his tickets. He's 200.
But I mean, he's a hype beast artist in my opinion, bro. Like that Utopia.
It's the young kids. It's the young kids.
Yeah, but it's like this microwavable music, man. None of that shit is really like.
Production wise, this shit good.
It's great production wise. But what happens is he always got like 45 second to a minute second of a song that's hard, but the rest of the song be like, all right. And then
this most recent album is not. It's not definitely not. It's got big Yeezus and 808s and Heartbreak vibes.
Yeah,
like he's like, you know how when Kanye put them albums out, he was taking a different direction with his music. That's what I feel like Travis Scott is doing with his career right now. Like he's
because I mean,
taking a real weird, different direction with his music.
Yeah, he over there doing seances. That's what he's doing. He's drinking
blood. You told me about that shit that was going on in Egypt.
Yeah, man, niggas like, man, get him out of here, man. Pack his ass up. He out here, he done lost his girl. That's what it is. I know when you lose your girl, you start making some.
But he knocked her up again, though. He knocked her up again, didn't he?
I mean, that's weird shit. Anyway, they on a different type thing. I don't want to. No. I don't want to.
The city of Cairo said no. You cannot have your fucking album party out here.
I'm glad
they had to give him because Travis Scott party had to give the city of Cairo, the blueprints of what his little introduction album drop party was going to be, and they were like, "Oh no, it's too many satanic shit in this fucking damn
I know
introduction shit." No, we can't let you do it.
I told you. Why
nuts,
was
man?
Like, bro, why you got all that shit in your fucking music? And it's like,
you trying to do all this? Yeah,
it's like you trying to do all this, like it's all fucking what's the word? It's hacky. Like all that shit, that goth shit, all that shit has been done before, so it means that you mean it. So now it's just weird. It's like
Lil Uzi Vert,
the Doja Cat bitch, the Doja Cat chick. It's like, y'all niggas is really like, y'all weird as fuck.
Y'all don't know what y'all. Sam Smith, that motherfucker.
Weird. So y'all niggas weird.
Y'all don't know what y'all doing. What y'all inviting on yourselves.
People really be wanting to be like these people too. Like, and they influence a lot of people.
Fucking just look at John Morant, want to be fucking NBA boy.
NBA dumb boy.
NBA. What a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's a fucking weirdo. Yeah. A lot of these guys are just weird, bro. Like most people, like what I've realized, like just being like as I move up and stuff like that, a lot of these people who got all this clout, 90% of them are fucking weird and they're lames in real life. Like they're a character, and it's just like real shallow, empty people, like, bro.
If you get them out from in front of a camera, they're just a fucking herd. And there's that person that
it's weird.
I don't want to shit on just the normal, just the lamest person, but they that motherfucker at the lunchroom who's just sitting in the corner, like fuck, you ain't got no. What are you doing really?
It's all
really outside this camera.
It's all smoke and mirrors for real. Like a lot of it is just all smoke and mirrors for real. Like people, and what's sad is people actually be crashing out over clout. A lot of the fake shit, people be, you know what I'm saying, cosplaying this shit, or they be making themselves to be, you know what I'm saying, they try to play a role, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they get their ass hurt. And it's just like, that shit is just sad, man. It's just sad to see.
Yeah, they found out what they think works. And then they fucking honed in on that. But once them goddamn cameras go dim, they don't know how to turn that shit off.
Facts. Like all I can be is myself, man. I'm never gonna put like, you know what I'm saying? I be genuine. I tell people about my ups and my downs. You know what I'm saying? Because if you show people, like, I hate motherfuckers who like motherfuckers will show you the highlight film, but they won't show you the whole game tape. You know what I'm saying? So it's important when people think this shit is overnight, and it's not, man. Like I really been grinding for years, you know, and I'm just now starting.
It's the MGGT days, boy.
Right.
The mean team, green team days, bro.
Like people don't understand.
That then was crazy.
Yeah, people don't even understand like all that goes into that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You dealing with failure. You dealing with people not believing in with you. You dealing with being alone. Dealing with all that shit, dog. Like, it just is. That shit is not easy, man. So, anyway, much respect to everybody. It's about time we get up out of here. Oh, shout out to us. Shout out to YCG.
There you go.
Yeah,
Pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, shout out to us, YCG, Smoking the City, 1v1 event.
Great
that
event.
Was dope. Really had a nice little lineup. Had really dope artists out there.
Really good artists, bro.
Really dope vendors out there. And really, really dope hoopers, really talented hoopers is out there. It was a great.
So the infused treats that we got from that one vendor, I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Ceez
Kitchen. It is Ceez Kitchen.
Exactly.
It's Ceez Kitchen on IG, guys. So if you guys ever want, they do wonderful treats, but they also make infused sweets as well. It's a really, really dope business.
That lemon blueberry
Metronome.
Cake. Oh my!
That's
God.
what I had. That lemon.
Oh my God! That shit was good as fuck, boy.
Yeah, I told myself I was like, bro, I can't eat this. Like,
God.
That was the only sweets that I had. Like,
I don't like sweets either, bro. But I was like, yo, this is.
I like that. I got a sweet tooth, but I can't go back. I can't go back.
That shit was so good, boy. Oh my
God. Was. I'm gonna have to order them and eat that like once a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get a cheat day, one day
first
in
of
where
the
I
month
cheat.
Type thing,
something or end of the month type thing, end of the month type thing, and then I don't know, but you know, that shit
so
is
good.
Wonderful. It is.
That's
so
the
good.
only thing that I miss about living closer to the city is all these other things. Mm-hmm. Like it ain't too much stuff out here, but anyway.
We digress. But yeah, this is Ceez N Beanz episode 4.
Bama Beatdown. Hey, don't start nothing. Won't be nothing.
Won't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? We learned a valuable lesson this weekend. I hope everybody learned a lesson. You gotta learn. This is a key to life, guys. It's a bare note. You gotta learn from the mistakes of others, and you also gotta learn from your mistakes as well. Like, it's okay to make mistakes, but once you repeat them, you're wasting time. So, you know what I'm saying? Get on your shit.
Yeah.
And get to work. Let's get some hustle. Let's get some hustle.
And security tell you to move your boat.
Move your goddamn boat.
Move your boat.
Yeah, but this is
Thank you for tuning.
Thank you for tuning in, Ceez N Beanz. You know what I'm saying? YCG, go hunt. Ciao.
See y'all next week.